Hey!
Hey, Merry Christmas.
Oh, Merry Christmas to you, man. Let me get comfortable.
Yeah. Hi. Hey, someone's got to take a mask.
Oh,
that happens to you too? God, I hate that.
all the time.
You get stuck on your glasses.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome to Geeks on Tap. I'm your host, Jaret, and we are doing a holiday edition of Geeks on Tap, and I'm not alone. I've got my friend Cameron here. He is a musician and a craft beer fan. So
Yes.
Thank you. Welcome, Cameron.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. So I wanted to talk to you a little bit about, tell me a little bit about your craft beer journey.
So it started, so it was a friend of mine, and he kind of decided to just like, all right, here's a college course on beer. It started off with, actually I think we jumped straight into IPAs, which was funny because I tried it and I was like, not a fan, and then like I went from like IPAs to like stouts and ambers and everything. I went back around to IPAs and I was like, I love IPAs.
Right.
And I was just drinking them like crazy. But I do have my one that I really love and I can't find very often is the Saison, but it's a specific Saison. It's the Saisons that aren't sour. I don't not like sours, but like I definitely love a Saison. It's very hard for me to find the exact one I'm looking for. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
All right. Well, so you seem like you're pretty eclectic when it comes to beer types. Anybody who watches the show knows that I am a stout porter guy. So I have a very detailed, palate. But I enjoy all types of beers depending on, some more than others, of course. But the great thing is we have different kinds that we're going to feature today. We have a sour ale right here. And then we have a Scotch ale and a stout. Now this one's going to be a dangerous one to drink. That's why we're splitting our beers up today. So this one is a 12% ABV.
I think I'm ready.
Which is a Big Daddy.
Yeah.
Big Daddy stout.
That's a lot of beer.
So let's get started.
Okay,
right?
Sounds good.
Okay.
Let's do it.
So the first beer we're going to talk about today is Seasick Crocodile.
Okay.
It is a sour ale from Prairie Artisan Ales, and they're very well known in the craft beer community. They're out of Oklahoma, and it's a brewery that I've been wanting to feature for a long time. I've had some of their beers before, but I've had their stouts. So this is going to be interesting to see what they can do with a sour, to be honest. And this is their holiday one, of course, and it's mixed with cranberries, ginger, and nutmeg.
It's a very interesting combination.
It's very holiday.
Yeah, absolutely.
One thing I did want to talk about before we kind of get into the beer, look at that can. Look at that label. That's amazing.
Looks like it was hand stitched.
Yeah, I would love to have this on a holiday sweater.
Oh,
to be honest.
You hear that, Artisan?
If they haven't made these by now, they need to by next
Absolutely.
year, if not this year. So let's crack this open.
Woo!
So this is going to be a 6%er, so not that bad. I'm going to try to see if I can hold your beer in there.
There you go.
Okay, there we go.
Let's look at that color right there.
Yeah, it's very, very cranberry-ish.
It is. Oh, what?
You need more? I think
I would never expect it to taste like that. I mean, to smell like that.
There you go.
I've never smelled a sour like that.
Okay. So, what we do here...
Cheers.
What we do is, whenever you try to taste a craft beer, just to kind of, for people that don't know at home, what you do is you take a first swig.
Okay.
Swish it around so you get your palate engaged.
Okay.
You can taste all the flavors. My God, this is really good.
That is really good. I gotta say really quick, I've never had a sour this good before.
Yeah, it's really I did not expect to like this. I am not. I'll be up front. I'm not a sour person at all. I'll try them and I'll appreciate some of them, but I am not a fan.
Yeah.
So I am really pleasantly surprised by this.
This is fantastic.
Yeah. It almost has kind of like a lemonade kind of taste to it.
Mm-hmm.
Almost like a lime.
Oh, and then like the nutmeg Christmas zings at the end. It's got a nice little pop, boom, boom, bang, boom back there.
Exactly.
Man, that's good. Okay, I just want to sit down, at the beach or something with this.
Yeah. I mean,
This would be a good summer beer.
Absolutely,
but that's what's really strange. It's like What blows my mind is like, since they're what's their normal style? Okay.
They have one called it's called Bomb.
Okay.
And it's like they're like 12% stout.
Okay, that makes sense.
And their beers cost like $15 a pop.
Interesting.
Like when they do those.
Jesus,
so,
$15
roughly.
for one?
For one.
Is that one of the big ones?
No, their bottle size are actually about that big.
And $15 for one of those.
Exactly. So it's like I have to say it's like 12 or about 15%.
Jesus Christ.
But yeah.
Well, what an interesting jump, because like stouts are usually good for winter time.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Cheers to Prairie.
Prairie Artisan
For taking a shot.
ales.
It's really fun. I've been trying the. This is like a combination between the Shiner Ruby Red and the Shiner Cheer. It's like they kind of poured both of them in the same glass, and then you got this. It even has like, I imagine what would be the same color.
Yeah. Especially the Ruby Red.
Yeah,
Definitely.
absolutely.
Yeah. That's really good. I'm pleasantly surprised by that. All right, so Cameron, our next beer that we're going to do is Bell's Brewery Christmas Ale. So when I read the description on Untapped, I was like, oh, well, that's just a Scotch Ale.
Yeah.
I think what happened here was that they did not have time to come up with a Christmas ale or a Christmas beer that had a lot of spices in it.
Yes.
So they just tried to put out the best that they could to make the market at the time.
That's fair.
So
that's fair.
I mean, either way, I'm probably gonna like this beer because it's a Scotch ale. So,
100%.
Yeah. Again, they're out of Michigan, and this is a 7%er. So let's
ready. Oh, hold on, let me.
Let's tap this geek in our Geeks on Tap glasses.
Woo! I like that. Dang. Look at that color.
I gotta do the other one. Yeah, that's a very classic Scotch ale right there. That's what I love
I
about
haven't had one of these in so long.
Yeah. So, cheers.
Oh, let's
wait.
Let's do it. Ka-chow. All right. Woo!
Yep.
Damn, that's a punch in the face. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh.
That is a Scotch ale. That's a Scotch ale right there. So
that's so good.
Again, I love Scotch ales, so I'm not disappointed at all. I guess my only thing was like I thought it would be a little more Christmassy, but
You see, during these crazy times, it's hard to put a little Christmas in these beers sometimes.
Maybe they spend too much time in quarantine, so you never know.
Imagine trying to brew beer through Zoom.
Oh, Jesus.
Is that too cheesy?
So how are you liking it?
It's everything I wanted from it.
Yeah.
It's everything I expected from it. That's one thing I really like about this brewery, is that every time I try one of their beers, it's the same every time. Like, they've got down to such a great science.
Right.
It's impressive.
The next beer we're going to talk about is actually the last beer, but I did save the best for last. I saved the biggest beer for last. It is the Full Grown Nick from, what was it again, Cameron?
TUPPS Brewery.
Thank you.
With the assist.
Out of McKinney, Texas, which is out of my area because I grew up in Fort Worth and I went to college in Denton, so not too far away from that area. And this is definitely going to be the one that we wanted to finish with because it is the biggest of them all. 12%. It's supposed to have a bunch of spices in it.
I see some stuff back here.
Okay, all right.
You read this? It's got body, 5 stars. Roast, 5 stars. Color, 5 stars. But then we've gone here to the balance section. We got the bitters got a 2, and the sweets got a 3. So already right there, and we're getting a pretty balanced beer.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Definitely.
I'm excited.
And 2020, 1 star.
Yo, that is thick.
Yeah.
Like, I can't even see light through it.
Thick. Yes.
Oh my gosh. Wow, that is a... Was
that
it again
back.
on the spice?
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, look at that face. I mean, like, Jesus Christ.
Look at that face.
Look at that face.
Look at that face.
Look at that face. Yeah. Okay, here we go.
Wow. Yeah, that's a spicy meatball. All right.
And you were not kidding.
Yeah.
The amount of flavor on there.
Damn. That's really
Wow.
good. Like it's almost a little bit too much, but it's like right on the edge of too much, which I like. So I was just trying to see if it tells me like what kind of spices are in here. Oh, holiday spices. So it could be basically
all of the
just,
holiday spices.
Yeah, all of it, all of them. So,
well, what's really crazy about these types of beers
I think I listed it out. Anyways.
About these is like I know the temperature affects the way it tastes. And and also the fact that we poured it out rather than drinking it from the glass, from the can.
From the can, yeah.
So like drinking from the can and pouring it in the glass are like two completely different flavors because it's like way more, way less. So yeah, make sure to pour your beers if you like them.
Side note, I had this really quick story.
Okay.
I don't know if you've ever been to Barflies.
I have.
Barflies, it's a little rinky-dink bar that I used to go to all the time. That's actually where I found out about the Breckenridge Vanilla Porter. First time I ever had that there. Anyways, so I was there with a friend of mine, and they were getting Pabst Blue Ribbon, and then they were like, "Hey, you know what? I dignified it because I'm like, can I get a glass?" And they're like, "You want to put a Pabst in a glass?" I'm like, "Yeah, I do things fancy."
Pinkies up.
So, getting back on track, TUPPS mainly is known for their IPA line.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so I thought that's why you may have known them because you said you really dabble in IPAs a lot. So, but yeah, definitely, this is a great like stout line. But if you love IPAs, I would recommend checking out their IPA line because it definitely is worth looking out for.
Nice.
We actually covered one of them on one of the other episodes. We did IPAs back.
Click this link to watch the episode.
This link, I'll put it something over. Anyways, it's somewhere. Yeah.
Is it over here?
Up and down.
I think it might be behind you.
I think it might be. Yeah. Where is it?
Hold on. Is it over here?
Maybe.
Oh, who knows?
On the tray. Okay. Cool.
All right. Sweet. Well, I mean, I gotta say this beer is ridiculously delicious. It's I like one funny thing is like it's thick but it's not heavy.
Yes.
Like I still feel good.
Yeah, this is almost like a borderline porter. I would recommend this beer definitely to anybody who loves stouts, anybody who loves chocolate. Basically, this has like a chocolate, almost kind of a coffee-like flavor to it.
I get. Wouldn't you say somebody who likes maybe like dark chocolate because it's not like. It's got more of that, like, almost like more intense.
More like a bitter chocolate?
Yeah, exactly. So
exactly.
if you know someone who loves dark chocolate, I mean, that'd be a very big win.
I would definitely recommend that for anybody that loves dark chocolate. So these beers, just like a lot of beers that I usually go get, is from H-E-B. What I love about H-E-B, out of a lot of places, is that they have single bottles or single cans. Which means you can build your own six-pack. And I'm like, well, let me try one. Let me go get one. I'm going to try this one. I'm going to try a stout. I'm going to try a IPA. I'm going to try a L. You know, just kind of mix it up a bit and just kind of try different things. And that's how you get your numbers up on Untapped. So.
Yeah.
But I've never had any of these. And I was like, let me get these. Let me try these out. So I'm very happy with the choices that I made, especially the Seasick, only because because I'm not a big fan of sours. So I was really impressed with that.
That's a bold move.
Because these two, I'm like, yeah, you got me.
Yeah, of course.
You got me. Like,
in your dance floor.
All right, so while we finish up our beers, I just wanted to kind of give you the floor to kind of talk about your music, because I did want to talk about what you've been doing, and also I think that Seasick is actually an homage to a band that you say you're asleep right now.
The band's asleep, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Which is Sick C.
Little.
Yeah. You want to kind of illustrate that a little bit?
Yeah. So basically the way it works is like you're feeling sick, like, and then like with a slash, and like sea like the ocean, you know, it's like and then you know. So yeah, that helps most of the time. I mean, at the moment, you can find 2 of our EPs on the Spotify's. We got some music videos.
Are you on the tubes?
We are on the
You're on the
tubes.
tubes,
We
right?
do have the
Inner tubes.
YouTubes on the tubes. Music videos. We have some songs that we're sitting on right now, but we'll get back to that in a few months. But at the moment, in my house, I'm currently working on my solo project.
Yeah.
My solo name is Camergy. That's like Cam and Energy together, combined. I just got an acting agent.
Oh, wow.
Pretty excited about that. I haven't
Congratulations.
told anybody. Yeah. Finally doing that. I'm about to do some headshots, so I'm kind of just ready for anything at the
You've
moment.
done some acting work, and actually, we worked on a project together.
We did, yeah.
That our production company, I'll just say that.
Yeah.
Did that. A friend of our show, Rob, was a director. He directed you,
Yeah.
actually. And I gotta admit, man, for the first time, you were not, and I'm just gonna go a little bit inside this, you were not supposed to be the lead.
Oh yeah, that was tripped me out. Yeah.
He was like a backup.
I had 1 second to having.
Yeah, because you were playing the brother of the lead character, but the lead actor dropped out, and then you got bumped up from brother to lead.
The day,
day of.
the day
before.
The day before.
Yeah.
So they were like, all right, here's your script, and I was like, okay, I'm ready. I'm like, whatever. I just got ready. I changed my mindset, and I was like, let's do this.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
You know, to be fair, for somebody who got the script that day, you did a really damn good job, man.
Thanks, man.
Yeah,
I'm
still really impressed to this day how good you were.
Thanks, man.
So,
I gave it all I had.
Yeah.
But it was really intimidating because like the people playing my mom and my dad in the short were really like professional. So I was like, I'm so afraid. I was just like, I don't want to waste anybody's time.
I think one of the other actresses, the one who played the maid, was actually in a Tide commercial recently.
Oh yeah, no, I
that
saw
right?
her. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I wasn't sure. I
Yeah.
was like, is that?
No, she's got some.
Well, you know.
She's got some IMDb cred.
So that's why I wanted to have you on the show, because it's nice to talk to somebody about what they're doing, as opposed to me, who's just sitting here drinking beer all the time.
Well, I'm glad I could be your drinking buddy for today.
I need a drinking buddy, man.
Dude, I feel that. Cheers.
All right, man. So I wanted to let you guys know that if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. You can follow us on social media at Geeks on Tap Show. Do you want to do the outro, Cameron?
Until then, this is Geeks on Tap, and your next beer is on us.
Cheers.
Cheers.